my dear people, it is getting hotter in the nation every day. Things seem to be getting bad and even getting worse. Yeah, and right here, the president talks tough. It was really tough for the president to make such hefty, statements and comments because it's not just something we expected that President Muhammad Buhari would just say, but he was just very angry and he made some pronouncement that we never expected actually. But we'll bring you more details in this report. But please ensure you subscribe, give our video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, share and like our videos. All right, guys, right here, don't forget this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So stay tuned, relax, enjoy, and get the best right here. Okay, guys, without further ado, it says right here that President Muhammadu Buhari talks tough on insecurity. Yes, the President Muhammadu Buhari says those who want to destroy his government will receive the shock of their lives as his administration will do everything possible to ensure they fail. He made this known and also said that and also disclosed this on Tuesday after he received a briefing from the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Mahmoud Yakubu, and other electoral commissioners. The president said the sponsors and orchestrators of insecurity in the country are doing so because they want his administration to fail. According to him, his government will get harder on those hell-bent on destroying Nigeria. The president also said many of those misbehaving today are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. He spoke on Tuesday after meeting with the chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, and other electoral commissioners in Asovila, Abuja, over the series of attacks on INEC facilities, especially in southeastern part of the country. Rampaging hoodlums had razed no fewer than 11 INEC offices, 13 vehicles, 429 generators, others in over 41 attacks in the last few months. Scores of police stations have also been burnt in the southeast by the daring gunmen. Commenting on the situation on Tuesday, via his Twitter handle, Buhari stated, "I received daily security reports on the attack on critical national infrastructure, and it is very clear that those behind them want this administration to fail. Whoever wants the destruction of the system will soon have the shock of their lives. We've given them enough time." I received a briefing today from the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on the series of attacks on their facilities nationwide. These attacks are totally unacceptable and we will not allow those behind them to achieve their evil objectives. I have assured INEC that we will make available to them everything they need to operate efficiently, so that no one will say we don't want to go or that we want a third term. There will be no excuse for failure. We will meet all INEC's demand. In the area of security, we have changed the service chiefs and the Inspector General, and we are demanding that they rise fully to the challenges confronting us. There must be zero tolerance for all those head-bent on destroying our country by promoting crime and insurrection. Many of those misbehaving today are too young to be aware of the destruction and loss of lives that occurred during the Nigerian Civil War. Those of us in the field for 13 months who went through the war will treat them in the language they understand. Well, Buhari is actually very angry with all of these words put out there. Yes, what Nigerians are expecting is, sir, if you cannot handle insecurity, that means you have failed. because obviously that was the same reason ex-president Goodluck Jonathan was kicked out of office. In fact, President Buhari was one of those who protested against the president back then, saying that he is incapable and he does not even have a clue of handling insecurity in the country, that he should resign or they will force him to do that. Well, good enough that at the end of the day, it was an election. And, once you have been able to put such propaganda out there and the people are buying it, it's obvious that such a person cannot win that election. And that was how President Buhari came into power. But what do we have? In fact, we've gotten more than we can chew, because now everything is biting so hard on Nigerians. If you can afford 3 square meals, in fact, God is still helping you. It is that bad. It is that terrible. And if such a president is still pushing his luck, saying that, they are working so hard to deal with insecurity, is it when you want to live in 2023 that you have a solution? In fact, at that point, everyone was saying that Buhari and others were the ones who brought in Boko Haram so that just to disrupt the other person's government. It could be true. It could be a lie. It could just be an alleged stuff. But, even if it were to be true, now you are finished using these hoodlums. You are finished using these criminals, bandits, terrorists. You finished using them, and they still feel they have something more to collect from you, and they are no longer living, and you cannot even push things too far, because at the end of the day, these guys will just get angry and bring out your name as one of the persons who asked them to be doing all of this, and it is finished for you, no matter the kind of position you occupy. So really, it is difficult for for them to make such great decisions that will even push the country forward, because they know what they stand to lose. So really, now that the president is talking tough, I hope that he is ready for this, because a lot of people are really waiting for him, because by now he should be thinking of resigning. Let him resign. If he doesn't want to resign, let him be retired. The president does not have a clue of what is going on today. And if things continue like this, I can bet you it is going to eat up the whole of the country, and Nigeria will only end up being a slave in another man's country. That will be the outcome. So it is just better we're able to hide our differences and deal with it, our weaknesses, and deal with it, than showing it to the world and let the world come in to laugh at us. And at the end of the day, we'll still be the ones to be blamed, and we'll be the prisoner. And, it is not a good one. So really, my dear people, that is it though. I just hope that the president knows what he's saying, because for me, I feel he should just resign and rest somewhere. So guys, drop your comments, tell us what you think. Don't forget to like our videos and also share our videos. To have a pleasant time. Bye for now.